Hello everyone, this is R.S. Miller at the endtimenews.org. Today is May 4th, 2012. Now some of these headlines are from a few days ago, but I believe they are pretty important, and just in case some of you guys may have missed them, I'll go ahead and put them up. Russia warns of a preemptive strike on NATO missile defense shield. Russia warns it could make a preemptive strike against NATO's anti-missile defense shield plan for Europe if the U.S. persists in going ahead ignoring the Kremlin's opposition. Moscow says the system threatens its national security and is detailing its concerns at an international conference in the Russian. I'll place a link in the box below in case you guys care to watch it. Now here's another video put out by RT. It's titled Encircling Iran. The war rhetoric from Washington towards Iran is again being ramped up, just ahead of the second round of high-level international talks on the country's nuclear program. U.S. military top brass claimed they would need just 3 weeks to defeat Iran's armed forces. Is it just saber rattling? Probably not. It looks more like the preparations to start a war. The International Atomic Energy Agency states access to Iran army site priority in talks. Western diplomats say Iran appears to be stonewalling the IAEA's request to go to Parchin, and they suspect it may be sanitizing the site southeast of Tehran of any incriminating evidence before any visit. Now here's a report. Despite arms embargo, Iran and Syria freely import weapons. Despite a worldwide arms embargo, Iran has been able to import over $500 million worth of weapons over the past several years, while Syria was able to get nearly $200 million in imported weapons in recent years. This is a pretty interesting story, guys. I'll go ahead and put the link at the bottom, and you can go over there and finish reading it. Okay, now here's an interesting video over on the intelhub.com. Actually, it's on YouTube, but this page here is intelhub.com. The story is by Dr. Mark Serkis, and it says here, Japanese artist Isao Hashimoto has created a scary time-lapse map of the 2053 nuclear explosions which have taken place between 1945 and 1998, beginning with the Manhattan's Project Trinity test near Los Alamos and concluding with Pakistan's nuclear test in May of 1998. This is an up-close look into the insanity of main governments of the world over the last 67 years. I'm going to put the link in the bottom. Again, you guys can actually go watch the video. I would advise it. It's pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure that most of you have heard the term, the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Well, let me read to you what it actually says. In chapter 6, book of Revelation, it says, Now I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard one of the four living creatures saying with a voice like thunder, Come and see. And I looked, and behold, a white horse, and he who sat on it had a bow. And a crown was given to him, and he went out to conquering and to conquer. When he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature say, Come and see. And another horse, fiery red, went out, and it was granted to the one who sat on it to take peace from the earth, and that the people should kill one another, and that there was given him a great sword. When he opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, Come and see. And I looked, and behold, a black horse, and he who sat on it had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four living creatures saying, A quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil or the wine. And when he opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th living creature saying, Come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and the name of him who sat on it was Death, and Hades followed with him. And power was given to them over a 4th part of the earth, to kill with the sword, with hunger, with death, and with the beast of the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, does it seem like the horseman of the apocalypse has come upon the earth? Are we in fact in those last days? The Bible tells us that no one knows the exact day nor the hour. If you read Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. So if anyone claims to know the day or the hour, you need to walk away from that person. Do not listen to them because they do not know. Bible tells us, though, that in Matthew 24:33, we will know when it is near. We will know when it is even at the doors. So if we compare what the Bible prophecy is telling us with current world events, we have crazy weather, increased earthquake activity and volcanic activity. We have dead animals dying for unknown and mysterious reasons, dead birds, dead fish, dead whales, dead seals. We have new diseases, which are pestilences. Some are new, some are old. Some have just rejuvenated themselves. At one point, some of the diseases we thought, or at least mankind had thought, were conquered. And now there's a resurgence of them. What else does it take? We have Fukushima. We had 3 Mile Island. We had Chernobyl. Then, and according to this video here, from 1945 to 1998, some 2,053 nuclear explosions. Are we in the last days? Yes, we are. We are certainly in the last days. We're living under the threat of worldwide economic collapse, as well as World War III just on the horizon. Political upheaval everywhere. Are you saved? Jesus died on the cross for you. He loves you, and if you're not saved, then you're just throwing away a gift that God gave to you. If you follow the link below and say the prayer of salvation with all sincerity, you will be saved. God bless you.